Right. Is that all okay? Good. It didn't say. Hang on a minute. Right, okay, no, I'm ready. Okay. Let's lie down. Let's start off lying down in Shavasana because we're really good at Shavasana. So, lying on your back, your legs relaxed, your arms relaxed. Make sure your shoulders feel comfortable and your hips are in a comfortable position so that your spine isn't constricted at all. And if there is any discomfort in the spine, remember it's okay to bend the knees. Absolutely fine. You can even, Anya, you can even let the knees come together and rest in a little pyramid. We're just taking a little time resting here in the version of Shavasana that suits you right now. Closing the eyes. Taking a little time to step back into that very mindful awareness that we'll carry with us throughout our practice today. So we'll only do what feels good. As soon as we start to encounter pain or we find ourselves straining, we're going to remind ourselves to take a break, to stay engaged with what's going on in the class, but to rest physically until you feel ready and safe to start practicing again. So as you rest here, allowing your outer senses to lead the experience for you. First of all, listening to the sounds around you, the sounds of this moment. And then beginning to experience through your skin. Noticing what you feel through your skin right now. As you're gently breathing here, perhaps sensing any fragrance or scent, the perfume of this moment. And then gently shifting your awareness to your experience inside, leaving the external alone for now. Spending a little time noticing what you're feeling in your body. Beginning with the physical sensations. Acknowledging and accepting what you find without analyzing and without judging. Applying that same passive observation to how you're feeling mentally and emotionally. And then bringing awareness back to your physical body, sensing the position that your body is lying in, noticing that your spine is in a long line. If you feel that you're a bit curved, then you can gently shift to bring yourself into an aligned spine. So remember, an aligned spine sits in a straight line, but it still has its natural curves. We're not forcing anything out of the spine. We're just helping it to line so that the hips and the shoulders and the head are all one on top of the other, or lying beside each other on the floor. Relaxing your shoulders, sensing that your chest is free and open, and just taking a little time now to enjoy breathing. Focus your attention on just that. Allowing yourself to notice each breath going in and each breath going out. Let each breath take its time. Try not to conduct your breath or to manipulate it at all. Just let it flow in its own natural time. You may well notice that as you relax, the breath slows a little, becomes steady, comfortable. When you feel that that's how your breath is now, steady and comfortable, you might like to start counting the breaths as they come and go, following the in-breath, and in your mind counting each out-breath. I like to do this in tens. I reach 10 and then I start again at 1. And sometimes I don't reach 10 and sometimes I overcount. All perfectly normal. Any time that you feel distracted or your mind wanders off, this is normal too. Just notice where your mind has gone without getting involved. Set that aside. Come back to your breath and start again from 1. So pausing from following and counting your breaths, but taking a few more moments in this very peaceful state of mind to set an intention. This intention might be for your practice, but it might be for the day ahead or the week ahead. Whatever the intention is, it's something that resonates with you right now, and it's there in your heart, waiting for you to put it into words. So just take a few moments to find the words that really express what's in your heart. And then when you're ready, repeat those words 3 times in your mind with awareness. Good. Okay, so gently lifting the eyelids. If you're still lying flat, I suggest you bend your knees now. Let's let the lower back have a little break. Good. And then we're just going to stretch through the upper body like a big yawn. We're going to do 3 big yawns. So we'll inhale and stretch in any direction. And exhale and relax. And again, stretch, inhaling. And relax. One more time, opening up, stretching. And relaxing. Good, well done. That's so nice, isn't it? Okay, let's begin by gently waking the head and the neck up. So if you have your head, you're resting on the back of your head now. We're going to turn the head to one side as we exhale. And then we're going to inhale, roll the head back to center, and exhale, roll it to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, roll to the side. So take your time. It's amazing the different sensations you feel. Inhale back to center. Exhale, roll to the side. Inhale back to center. Good. Okay, let's just engage the core a little bit. So we're going to inhale, lift the head up, look towards the knees. Exhale and lower down. Again, taking your time. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Splendid stuff. Okay, let's begin to wake the shoulders up. So we're going to lift the arms. We'll inhale, lift the arms up, rotate them slightly so you can rest the backs of the hands on the ground above you. And then we'll exhale and we'll bring them up, back over, down beside the body. So again, taking your time, slow and steady. Inhale, bring them up and over. Exhale, returning down beside the body. One more time. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, back down beside the body. Good. Okay, let's start to bring one leg at a time in. So we'll start with the right leg. Both arms up as we inhale, and we'll stretch up through the right leg. Doesn't have to be straight. Exhale, everything gently returns to starting point. Good. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left side. Inhale up. And exhale down. Wonderful. So you can either do that another 3 times on each side like this with your legs bent, your knees bent, or if you want to work the core a little harder and the leg muscles, you can extend through the legs and we'll do it like that. Just see how it feels for you individually, and you can always change halfway through. It's okay. So right side, inhale up and over. Exhale all the way gently back down. Left side, inhale up and over. Exhale all the way back down. Right side, inhale up and over. Exhale all the way down. Left side, inhale up and over. Exhale all the way down. We're going to do it one more time each side. Inhale, right side up and over. Exhale down. Inhale, left side up and over. Exhale all the way down. Fantastic. Now, I'm going to actually bend my knees again, just because I've had a few twingy back aches this week, so I want to rest my lower back as much as possible. So, but you can keep the legs straight, completely up to you. I'm going to bring the arms out to the sides. So we're going to start to very gently wake up and engage our summer energy system. So it's the heart and the small intestine, and both these energy lines run through the arms. They end and start at the little finger. So I'd like us to have a sense of gently extending through the hands without stretching them too hard. It's a gentle engagement. So we're going to kind of hug ourselves. We're going to inhale, we're going to lift the arms up, and we're going to hug across the body. So right now, my right arm is below and the left arm is above, if that makes sense. Okay, and then we're going to open them up and bring them back out. Let's do that the other way. So we inhale, and this time I've swapped and I've got the arms the other way. So we're just going to keep alternating and opening. I think I gave you a wrong breath just now. So we exhale as we cross the arms. So exhale as you give yourself a big hug. Inhale as you open. Other way with the arms. Exhale as you hug. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you hug. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you hug. Inhale as you open. Okay, just pause for a moment. So that's the energy lines being engaged there. But it's really good for us to exercise the actual organs, the heart and the small intestine as well. There's a relationship between the energy lines and the organs. Happy energy lines correspond with happy organs. So let's see if we've been working the heart a little bit with that previous exercise, but let's just see if we can get the small intestine engaged in a little bit of massage. So if we bring the knees up to the chest, and as we usually do, if we just give them a little hug, little rock from side to side, oh, that's nice. Take a few breaths. Nice and gentle. Remember, in the summertime, we want to really try to look out for ourselves being overly speedy, trying to take on too much and do things in double quick time. It never works, does it? But it's a sign that our summer energy needs some attention when we're doing that. Rushing full speed ahead. Okay, so let's pause from rocking for now, and let's bring the arms out back to the sides again. So we're going to hug our knees this time. So as we exhale, we're going to lift the head and shoulders up. We're going to hug the knees, really hug them. And then we're going to inhale and open the arms, bring them back to the ground. Exhale and hug the knees. Inhale, open. And again, exhale, lift and hug those knees. Inhale and open. Exhale, hug the knees. Inhale and open. Let's do it one more time. Exhale, well, one more time each way. Hug the knees. Inhale and open. Exhale, hug the knees. This is our last time. Inhale and open. Very good. Okay, let's just bring, first of all, one foot down, then the other. And we're going to go in for a really nice early morning gentle twist. So just let both knees softly fall over to the right. Remember, it's a mindful movement. So when it starts to be painful, that's when you need to just stop there. We'll turn the head, we'll look to the left. And I'm just gently placing my right hand on top of the left thigh, just encouraging a little bit of extra twist there. Let's take a few breaths. Nothing else to do now. Just breathe and let it settle. Let it relax. Remembering to back off if you incur any pain. So ideally, we would have our shoulder blades both grounded here. It's possible that your left shoulder blade is lifted up. Maybe that's something you can gently breathe into and work towards, a softening of the shoulder blades and grounding into the ground. Okay, let's release that side and gently lift the knees up. Good. Okay, when we exhale, we're going to go over to the other side. Turn and look towards the right palm. And if you like, your left hand can gently rest on top of the thigh, weighing it down just a little. That's it. Just take a few breaths. Perhaps noticing what's happening with your shoulders. Maybe you can breathe a little softness and relaxation into your shoulders. And sink into the ground a little. Good. Okay, gently, gently rolling back up. Lovely. Okay, let us now, with absolute grace and dignity, roll onto our side and then come up into or onto all fours, into our tabletop position. So placing the hands beneath the shoulders, keeping the elbows soft, not locking, engaging the tummy so that the spine is already protected and supported, and popping the knees beneath the hips and the tootsies pointing away. Good. Let's do very simple cat and cow. Let's inhale and arch up into cat. And exhale, wave through the spine, sinking the belly, coming into cow, lengthening. Good. And again, inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. So I'm going to let you keep going now. I'm not going to call your breath because maybe your rhythm is different to mine. And that's fine. Just keeping the breath, your breath, guiding the movement and enjoying the opportunity of really stretching through the spine. Good. Okay, let's come to a neutral position and we'll just ease back onto the heels, coming into a child's pose. Walk the hands a little further forward and just let yourself sink into the ground. Rest your forehead down. Take a few breaths. So if we let the elbows gently come to the ground and we bring the palms together and lift the palms together to the back of the head, we are, hey presto, we're engaging our summer energy again in a fairly passive way. So just take a few breaths. Thinking and breathing compassionately towards your body. Okay. Let's gently, gently come up onto all fours. I can't remember if we did this one last week, but we're going to do it again, but we might be approaching it slightly differently. So I'm going to use a little bit of cushion because we're going to kneel and my knees get awfully sore. So, ta-da, I've got my sausage cushion, especially for kneeling on. Okay, so we're going to do a summertime gate pose. And each of us are going to do it within our own comfort zone. Very important, because we're all different. So I'm going to take my right leg out to the side. And I'm going to be stretching with my right arm towards the right ankle. That's so just a gentle stretch, beginning first of all, just to work into that. I'm kind of pulsing a little bit, just stretching and then releasing. You feel it along the side here. How can we make this relevant to summer? Okay, so if we come out of the stretch and we bring the left arm up beside the head, then we're going to bend the left elbow and let the left hand just gently reach down wherever it reaches. Might be back of the head, it might be the back of the neck, it might be between the shoulder blades, whatever. So my tendency here is for the elbow to come forwards. Can you see? So it's coming forwards to the sort of just in front of my eyes. So I'm going to persuade it. I'm rotating inside this joint here. I'm persuading it to go back, the elbow to go back. So it might not go far, but that's what the work is, to engage that energy and perhaps do some good inside that shoulder area. So with the elbow there, going to reach towards the right ankle and gently, gently stretch and then turn and look towards that raised elbow, keeping the elbow moving back, and take a couple of breaths. Good. Okay, let's release that. Take your time, no rushing there. Good. Give the shoulders a little wiggle around. Great. Okay, let's try that on the other side. The left foot out. That's it. Brilliant. So we'll begin first of all by just gently, gently pulsing, stretching the left arm towards the left ankle. It's beginning to open up this side of the body, the right side. Good. That's it. Nice steady breath. Okay, let's bring the right arm up beside the right ear. And then we'll bend the elbow so the palm of the hand rests wherever is convenient for you. And again, I notice that my elbow wants to come in front of my eyes, so I'm just encouraging it to go back. And then I'm going to reach again down the left leg and turn and look towards the right elbow and take a few breaths. Funny old position, isn't it? Good. One more breath if we can manage it. Great. And then we gently come out and release. Ooh, big stretch. Okay, so you might want to hold on to your cushion. I'm just changing position so you can see what I'm doing sideways. I think I'll probably be all right without mine for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in and out of a lovely child's pose, but we're going to hug ourselves again, doing a lot of hugging today. So from an upright kneeling position, I hope your knees are all right with this. We're going to inhale and open the chest. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to hug. So first time I've got the right arm beneath the left, hugging, 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 and coming down into a little ball of a child pose. And then I'm going to inhale, rising up and opening again. That's it. And exhale, cross the arms the other way, hug and come down. Take your time. And then we'll inhale. We'll open. Great big opening. And exhale, slowly coming down, crossing the arms the other way. Lovely hug. Inhale, rise up and open. Exhale, cross the arms and hug. Two more times. Inhale, rise up and open. Exhale, cross the arms, hugging in that little ball. One more time. Inhale, rise up and open. Exhale, hug yourself and come back into the ball. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to unhug, pop the hands down on the ground and tuck the toes to come up into standing very gently in your own way. Take your time, no rushing, not allowed to rush. It's too hot to rush. Brilliant. Okay, we are up. Okay, so it is very hot here at the moment. And one of my most favorite things that we do in the summertime is it's a moving meditation, but it's also really good for getting the whole body gently moving and loosened up. So this involves a visualization. I'm sure we've done it before. I'd like you to visualize that you are standing in a beautiful, crystal clear, moving stream. And the water is about up to your knees. And it's so refreshing. You can see right to the bottom of the stream, but it's moving quite rapidly around you. Can you imagine that? Can you feel that? How lovely is that? So your feet are plunged into this lovely, cool, running water. But the rest of your body would like to benefit from it as well. So we're going to soften the knees. We're going to keep a sense of being engaged in the tummy so that whatever moves we make are supported. I'm going to start with the right hand, and I'm going to reach back as though I'm scooping water. So I'm running my hands through that lovely, fresh, icy water, bringing it forwards, and then I'm lifting that water up and I'm sprinkling it down my face and body. Good. So let's do that on the other side. The left hand is coming down through the water. Oh, feel that lovely cool water. And then it rises up and we sprinkle ourselves with the water. So we're just moving from side to side, slow motion, imagining how it feels, scooping up the water and spraying, showering ourselves with it. So, as with all things, we need to bring a breath in. So we exhale as we reach back and scoop forward through the water. And then we inhale as we lift the water and we shower ourselves. Exhale, scooping through the water. Inhale, showering yourself. That's brilliant. You're doing it really well. Keep going. The bigger the move with the arms, the more water you're going to get yourself. How lovely is that? Let's do one more time each side. Good. And then we'll just come into standing and we'll take a moment just to breathe and be here. Ah. And maybe drink some water. That's a good idea. Let's have a quick slurp of water. Ooh, yummy. Okay. So we're going to do something else, which is quite similar, but it doesn't involve a visualization quite so clearly. So again, if we just have the legs comfortably apart, nice soft knees, and a sense of being engaged in the tummy, this is a little bit like the start of a sun salute. You know, when we inhale and we bring the arms up, except we're not going to do it like that. We're going to bring the arms out to the side and almost into a cactus. So we inhale and we open the arms out to the side, and we're opening the whole of the front of the body. And then we exhale and we kind of cow. We squeeze the tummy in, we bring the hands down to the thighs, and we just drop down a bit. And then we'll exhale. We'll open the body, we'll bring the arms out into a cactus. Sorry, that was an inhale. And then we'll exhale and we cave the body in and we slide down the thighs. Inhale, open the body. Exhale, cave the body in, scooping the tummy back, sliding down. Inhale, open up. And exhale, tummy back, sliding down. Inhale, opening. Exhale. One more time, just like that. Inhale, opening. Exhale, caving in, sliding down. Good. Gently coming up into standing, taking a breath. Okay. So, again, very similar, but all about working the heart energy line in the heart area. We'll have the legs comfortably apart. Slight engagement in the core. This time we're going to bring the arms out to the side, and we're going to use the really awkward mudra, the one that's really hard. It's the ring finger and the middle finger. So the little finger and the index finger are held down. It's not an easy one. Okay, so we've got our mudra ready. We're going to bring that out to the side. Soft elbows, remember. Good. So we're going to inhale, and we're going to kind of grow from the lower abdomen all the way through the front of the body. We grow and we rotate the arms back. And then as we exhale, we rotate the arms forward and under, and we let the head drop. We inhale, we rotate the arms, and we lift the sternum and open the front of the body. We exhale, and we let the spine collapse forward. So I'm going to come sideways so you can see more clearly maybe what's going on. We inhale, we open the body, we lift the chest up. We exhale, we rotate the arms, and we collapse. Keep going, inhaling, rotating, opening, exhaling. 2 more times, inhaling and exhaling. 1 more, inhale and exhale. And then we'll lower the arms down. Have a little shake, because that's quite hard work on the arms and shoulders. Really working your arms today and your shoulders, Norma. So let's now come back into a comfortable standing position. Take a couple of breaths. Good. Okay, so we're going to do a tree, but we're going to do a slightly altered tree so that we get more from the shoulders, the scapula, the shoulder blades. So if we work towards our tree in our normal way, let's just take a moment to focus and to ground. We'll take the weight onto one leg. So I'm on my left leg, lifting my right knee up. Remember, if today isn't a good day for balance, pop the big toe down, doesn't matter. And then we're going to work on a bit of opening and closing of the hip. We'll move the knee out to the side and we'll feel that hip joint just shifting as it opens. Good. And then we're going to keep it open. I'm going to keep my big toe down just so I've got so steady. So I'm going to rest the heel of the right foot just above the ankle of the left leg. That's my legs in tree. So the arms. So today, let's bring the arms up in front of us. And I'm going to bring my right hand rest it on my left shoulder. My left hand rest on my right shoulder. And then I'm going to lift the elbows as far as I can up. So the front of the body is being stretched. My legs are in tree, but this is a version of eagle arms. Take a couple of breaths here. Good. And then we'll release the arms down and we'll release the legs. Have a little shake. I'm going to have a little swipe, very hot. And we'll do the other side. So, just taking a moment to focus, to ground through the feet, to feel the little fire in your belly, to let the breath calm and steady. Take a gentle focus just below eye level with your eyes. And we'll take the weight onto the right leg. Lift the left knee. So if you're stable and you have balance today, you can do this hip opening like this, or you can choose to put the toe down and still work on opening the hips. Absolutely fine. Good. So just gently moving and noticing how that feels when the hips open there. You're going to leave it open and rest the heel of the left foot just above the ankle of the right foot. Strong tummy, so we're not sinking into the hips. We'll bring the arms up in front of us. This time we'll bring the left arm to the right shoulder, the right arm to the left shoulder. And we'll lift the elbows as high as we can. And we're going to breathe here. Okay, let's gently lower them down. Release the legs, have a little shake out, make sure everything's comfy. Good. Well done. Okay, let's just pause and take a breath. Good. So I'd like us to come down onto our mats, each of us in our own beautiful way. I'm going to cross my legs and bend the knees and come down that way. You do what feels right for you. And when we get down, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. We'll let the hips have a little rest there. Let's just flap our butterfly wings. Just gently bounce those knees a little bit. Sitting tall, grounded through your sit bones. That's it. Good. That's it. Okay, let's have a little rock now. Let's rock from side to side. Lovely. Good. Okay, so I'm going to come back to my little cushion thing, my sausage cushion, because I'm going to have my legs wide, and it's not one of my easiest positions, and it really helps the spine to have a little bit of lift through the hips here. It helps my legs to feel a bit more comfy as well. There we are. So now it's a lot easier for me, rather than sitting like this, it's a lot easier to sit tall. And you know, all that hugging we've been doing all through today's class, we're going to do even more of it. Yeah. So we'll bring the arms up, but this time we'll bring the arms up to the side, but this time we're using the little fingers. All the other fingers are down and the little fingers poking up, like we're having afternoon tea with the Queen. We'll bring the arms out and we're going to really open. So we lift again from the lower abdomen, we lift through the front of the body as we inhale, and then we'll exhale. And we'll hug, so the right arm is down this time, and just gently fold forwards. And then we come up again, we open and we inhale. And we cross the arms the other way as we exhale and we fold forward a little. Inhale, open. Exhale, hugging the other way. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. Last time. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. Good. Oh, gently sitting tall, taking just a breath here. Very well done. Good. Okay, I'm going to come off my cushion, pop it to the side. So we need to do just a little bit of twisting. Let's bring the knees up. So as soon as I do that, I feel my spine is curving again. So I'm going to move the feet a little further away so that I can sit tall. And I've just pulled my buttocks out so that I can sit tall. So not all of us are able to actually bring the knees together in this position. And it really doesn't matter. Have them parallel, have them separate. Whatever enables you to have a nice tall spine is what's right for you. So in this position for our twist, I'm going to wrap my left arm around both the knees. Going to inhale and bring the right arm up, and exhale, turn, lower the right hand down to the ground and look past the right shoulder and take a few breaths. So always here, we breathe in, we grow tall, we breathe out, we see where we can go. Because nothing ever stays the same. Breath by breath, it's possible that things will change. Okay, let's inhale and bring that arm back up. And exhale, lower it down in front. And we'll swap for the other side. So I'm hugging my knees with my right arm. Inhaling, raising the left arm up. Exhaling, turning and planting it down. And taking a few breaths. Exploring the twist. Okay, bringing the arm up as we inhale, exhaling, bringing it down. Okay, we're going to roll down, but I'd like you to make sure that your cushions are handy. We might be using your head cushions for something slightly different today, but first of all, let's just ease down into Shavasana and take just a few moments to breathe, relax into the floor. Very good. Okay, let's bend the knees. Let's let the lower back settle. Take a couple of breaths. And then we'll bring the knees into the chest. We'll give them another hug. There's been a lot of hugging today. Nothing wrong with that. A little rock from side to side. Good. Okay, so I'm just going to hug one of my legs, straighten through the other one just a bit so I can lever up into sitting. If that works for you, that's good. Just bringing yourself up gently into a seated position just for a moment so that we can settle ourselves or organize ourselves. So those longish pillows I saw you had earlier would be ideal for this next thing. So I've got a slightly chunkier one because I'm bigger than most people. So I'm popping this long pillow just behind my bottom, and it's kind of in line with where my spine will be when I finally go down there. So I'm going to bend my knees gently because I'm not sure how my tummy is going to react to this, my core muscles. I'm going to just roll down, resting the spine on the cushion. My head's dropping at the other end, that's fine. And I'm bringing the arms out to the sides. So right now, my shoulders are falling either side of the cushion. And that's exactly what we want. We're exposing the heart and the chest area. And we're just going to take a few breaths. What you do with your legs, again, it's up to you for comfort. I'm just going to keep mine bent like this, parallel, hip width apart. And just take a few breaths. So this is actually one of the restorative positions that we use quite regularly for just expanding the chest and opening the heart. But it's definitely a good one to spend a few moments in once a day during the summer, just to make sure you're all stretched and ready for all that the summer throws at us. Have a couple more breaths. Good. Okay, so coming out of this one might be challenging. I'm going to bring my knees closer together and I'm going to let them gently fall to the side and let myself roll over to the side and then push up. Good. So that's a really good heart opening restorative stretch, but we now need to counter. So we'll just roll down again onto the mat and we'll just bring the knees up, have a little hug. Wonderful. Little hug, little rock from side to side. Good. Okay, let's pop the feet back down. We're going to lengthen through one leg, keep the other knee bent. I've got my left knee bent. So I'm going to do a little reclining twist, bringing the left knee across to the right, using my right hand very gently, weighing down the left knee and turning the head to look to the left. Just take a few breaths. And again, you can let your attention wander to your shoulder blades. My left shoulder blade has lifted from the floor. So I'm just going to ease off the twist actually to ground it down into the floor again. Take a few breaths. Good. I'm going to roll back up. Swap for the other knee. Bending the right knee. Gently taking it across the body. Let the left hand apply a little weight to the knee. Turn and look towards the right hand. Close your eyes. So much easier to kind of examine and notice what's going on inside when the eyes aren't being distracted by all the beautiful stuff around it. So relaxing the shoulders as we breathe here. Releasing ourselves into the twist. Good. And then we'll roll back to the center. And we're going to bring both knees up for some happy baby. Yes. A little bit of summertime happy baby. A little bit of joyous, carefree laughter. Rocking and rolling in your happy baby. Yes. Wonderful stuff. Good. Okay. Let's release the happy baby and come into Shavasana. Time for you to lie down and relax. And let all of that marvelous work be consolidated into your body and your energetic system. So lying on your back, using whatever cushions and props will make you comfortable. Allow yourself to be comfortable and to relax. Gently resting your eyes again, closing your eyes, and beginning to become aware of your breathing. Once again, noticing each breath going in and each breath blowing out. Focusing your attention on your breathing without trying to change anything. Noticing yourself relaxing with each breath. Becoming more and more relaxed. Trusting that the effortless and easy flow of your breath will continue, whether you're aware of it or not. And your body will continue to relax. While that's happening, allowing yourself a little time to visualize, to create a picture in your mind of you lying on a blanket outside on a warm, comfortable summer's day. The blanket is in soft grass next to some beautiful trees. The sun shines down warmly, and a cool breeze gently brushes across your skin. Above you, you can see the sky bright and blue. See the clouds floating by, just blowing in the breeze. In your mind, picture the details of this scene. The feel of the sun and the breeze on your skin. The soft grass beneath your blanket. Trees beside you. Colors and shapes of the leaves and the bark. The leaves wave and rustle as they blow in the wind. Between the swaying leaves, you can see the branches and the bark of the tree. Admiring all the different colors and shades. Between the branches, you can see the clouds passing, drifting by. See the different shapes of the clouds. Some of them are round and fluffy. Others are long and wispy. Some look like scales. Clouds drift lazily by, slowly, smoothly, floating. So relaxing, watching the clouds drift by in the sky above. The sun shining down on you warms you, relaxes you, creating a calm, sleepy feeling, while the breeze keeps you cool, comfortable. Feel your body relaxing bit by bit as you sink into the soft blanket and grass, feeling your muscles relaxing, letting go. Your breath slowing as you rest peacefully. Your worries and your troubles melting breath by breath as you relax into the soft grass. Gazing up at the sky, watching the clouds drift by. Recalling now the intention you set at the start of practice. Reaffirm your intention. Repeat it now in your mind 3 times in the same words. And know in your heart that your intentions will be. Finally, I'd like to share a little metta with you, a little loving kindness, reminding you to pay attention to your levels of loving kindness. Look after yourself. It's not a selfish act. Showing loving kindness to yourself. It helps you to share your loving kindness with your world. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful, at ease. May you be filled with loving kindness. Gently making your way up into sitting, having a little stretch or a big stretch. Thank you for practicing today, ladies. And gentlemen, if there are any gentlemen watching the video.